Hello my darlings, and welcome to another Bedroom Guru with me, Nikki Allen. How you all doing? Are you doing good? I've been going through loads of emails this morning, and you have to be careful what you wish for, you know, because I thought, God, I just want to do some other videos along with the tarot learning course and the, you know, doing the readings for you, blah, blah, blah. And it's like loads of people saying, can you do a video of this? Can you do a video of this? For this one is for Sean. And I'm sure it will help a lot of people. He has a 17-year-old daughter who is very, very psychic and doesn't know where to go from here and how to help her. I have done a video on this years ago when I was living in Somerset. It's quite a long one, so I thought I would just do a shorter version so that you can go, right, tick, 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 tick. So here we go. If you find that you've got psychic ability, and it could come from, obviously, you know, genetics, you could come from a long line of psychics, or suddenly you start getting all this psychic interaction and you don't know what to do with it, this is what you do. How do I know I'm psychic? Watch the video. I'll try and put the link on down below in the description box so that I don't make this video too long. So watch that, and if you've got all ticky boxes, or most of them are ticky boxes, then you know that you're obviously having your path being opened up. Some people that need to work as an ambassador will have massive things happening where they haven't got a choice. Others are just inquisitive and want to give it a go. Some have got no ability whatsoever and think, well, how do I develop it? We can all develop it because we're all psychic, because we're all spirit people on a human experience. So the first thing to do is if you're finding yourself psychic, it's all about self-development. So you need to look at meditating as much as possible. If you can't meditate, then do a guided meditation. That's why I provide a lot of them on my channel here, and also downloadable ones on my website, Nikki Allen. These will help you to continually raise your energy to go up to the frequencies where the celestial beings are, i.e. angels, spirit people, guides, okay? We are in a very heavy, dense energy, and we need to raise our vibration. So by doing regular meditation, we're putting ourselves into the brainwave states that we can match with our divine beings, if you like. And so they can take you a lot further than any lesson or any class, because you've got an intimate relationship with your guides, with your loved ones, who will take you to the next level of what you need to be doing, you know. And people say, well, what do you mean? And it's basically, they will say, do this course, or look at this crystal, use this crystal, and they may say, go for a walk and go to nature, and then you might meet someone in nature who then introduce you to a Reiki course, whatever, you know. They will give you inspiration and guidance on your particular path. Obviously, go to your nearest spiritualist centre or church, depending on what you are. If you want more churchy, go to a church. If not, go to a centre which isn't as prairie and Bible-y and all that kind of stuff. Not being rude to spiritualist churches. It's not Bible-y, but it's just a bit more dogmatic, you know. It's a bit more praying to God, whereas a spiritualist centre is more about DEMS and development courses and workshops and things like that. Get yourself going to spiritualist workshops, find your forte. By going to these different workshops and meditating, you'll find what your path is, and it can change. My path initially was to prove life after death, if you like, proof of the afterlife, and that was all I cared about. Then it was about teaching as well as that, and then obviously my path now is more about communication, teaching, writing, and doing the odd dem when I can, when I've got the energy. Finding an open circle's perfect. A circle which is open, you'll basically go there every week. All different people can turn up in an open circle, and it's just basically psychic exercises, meditation, and sitting in a group of intent with the thought process of wanting to develop your abilities. Great to be part of a circle. You also make great spiritual friends. You may also be invited to a closed circle, which is normally around someone's house, or it can be a spiritual centre. This is more dedicated. This is just the same people turning up every single week to dedicate their energy in that circle to the spirit world, where you'll get psychic exercises, still meditation, sometimes joint healing. It depends how good your circle leader is, okay, and they'll help you to develop your abilities. And the one thing I'll say about circles is, if you find that you are over qualified, if you like, you're not getting stimulated, or you're finding that there's a bit of an ego, or you don't fit, or you don't really like, you know, you don't sit comfortably in the circle, then move on. It's quite simple. I have so many people that stay in the same circles for years and they don't get anywhere. What's the point? Move on. Also, I've got my Prism Living course, which is a 7-week online course that you can purchase on my website. I'll send the link also on the bottom descriptive box. This is basically how to open your energies up, and obviously how to get rid of all the shit that you've got in you. Sorry, that's not very good, is it? But basically, when you are working or wanting to develop yourself, you need to be the most open conduit for these celestial realms to come in, these esoteric realms to come in, and obviously fill you with whatever they need to. So they can inspire you with thought processes, healing. So a lot of us need to heal from the past, because as I say, we have a lot of ego, we have perhaps lots of memories, trauma, all sorts of stuff that's going to block us being an open conduit for the spirit world to either use us to do readings or to help us. So we need to clear all our shadow self out. And so they'll help you do that as well. So the healing part of it is also incorporated in my course, and having a look at yourself and connecting with yourself. You will never be so more aware of how you run inside and out if you start a psychic development path. Okay. Also think about resonating with crystals. They work magnificently with psychic people. Amethyst is you go to. Look at my other crystal videos to know what qualities are, or get yourself a crystal Bible. Best one I find is Judy Hall. And then you can start working with crystals again. Again, you know, you can start, if you are already doing this, you can start practicing on people, doing tarot cards, doing psychometry, which is blending with energy that belongs to someone, getting friends to send you photographs, and you've got to, you know, make some sort of, get people to send you photographs so that you can blend with the photograph and see what you can pick up from it. It's just basically becoming a psychic sponge. Watch videos on here, particularly mine, and embrace it. Obviously, there's a video on here as well about how to protect your energy so that you're not sucking up everybody's energy wherever you go. Because what you don't want to be doing is being wide open all the time. So you have to discipline opening your energy and closing your energy, which is in another video. So that's what you need to do, really. It's that simple. It's not a great biggie, you know, it's not a great big thing. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't let your ego get in the way and fear it. You know, if you're here to do things to heal people and help people, then that's your path. Don't be scared of it or embarrassed about it. You know, get your family on board. Keep away from people that aren't encouraging it, you know, because it's a natural phenomenon. It's the same as, you know, if you're like a football player, or don't play football, well, I will, because it's a natural ability. You know, it's the same thing. You've got a natural ability. Some of us, it just sits and it kind of just stays in our body because that's the experience we want and we're not really aware of it. Others, it is huge. You'll be seeing synchronicity and signs everywhere. You'll just be hearing thoughts and feeling people and picking up on everything and every situation. And you just think, where do I go from here? What you do is what I've just said. Okay? So, you know, put comments below if you want any other information about this. But there are, as I say, I will put the other video link on here. It's a bit more longer. It's 37 minutes. And it goes into a bit more of what I'm trying to say. But I was just trying to shorten this a bit. Okay, so that's what you need to do if you're psychic. But, you know, all of these answers can be given. All you've got to do is walk through a spiritualist church and they will help you from there. They'll welcome you with open arms. There is also a video here on spiritualist churches as well. So just go through all my videos, because nearly everything that everybody asks me, I've already done a video on. Yeah, because I know you're going to ask it. I'm joking. So till the next time, think good things, feel good things, do good things, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye now.